Hi guys, it's Nancy, and today I'm going to be playing with some brand new Simon Hurley Create products. We have this awesome stamp set. I've been waiting to get my hands onto this. This is called the Dudette stamp set, and it's so awesome because this is like, I feel like it's me and my friends and the crafting. And then we have this peel apart rubber background stamp, which is called Crazy Daisies, and that matches her little dress, which I thought was so cool. I may bring some stencils in, but let's start stamping and coloring and go from there. So I have a little piece of cardstock, which is 5 by 3 3/4. I am also going to be using, of course, the Simon Hurley inks. And I have the new Simon Hurley acrylic blocks, which are a pretty nice size. They're not too thick. They are see-through. The grid lines are etched in. They're not too big. They're not heavy, which is really nice, but they're not super thin. So the perfect size for that. All right, so let's start out with this young lady here. And I'm going to stamp everything out in black. And Simon doesn't have a black ink. I'm going to use my VersaFine Claire Nocturne ink. You know, he figures everybody has their own black ink. So, you know, of course, I only have like 3 or 4 of them. So, these are photopolymer rubber stamps. So they are the good clear stamps, not the silicone stamps. They are made here in the United States. All right, and I'm going to switch to the smaller block and put her little head on there. She's got her little messy bun going on. Look how easy that was. Ta-da! All right, but I'm dying to put the dress on her, so it's like making paper dolls. Get to dress them up. So here's her dress, and I'm going to use Bee Sting, which is a nice bright red. Actually, no, I'm not. I want this dress to be blue because a certain friend of mine likes blue. Where's my... I'm missing a blue ink pad. Oh, there it is. I left it in the thing. I thought I was going crazy. I'm like, I know I brought my blues over here. Okay, so we have Clear Skies, Remember Me, and Midnight Snack. I think I'm going to use Clear Skies. Ta-da! Look at that! It's so cute! And I'm going to use Sending Hugs. That one I'm going to stamp in Remember Me. And then there are these cute little flowers, which we can add. I grab some Later Gator. And some guppy. Actually, I should probably go this way. So since they're clear, I can see how far to put the ink pad in to the bottom and the top of the stamp. So I get the green and the yellow. Stamp multiple colors at once. There we go. So we have our little flowers. Have this cute little mailbox. We're going to do the mailbox in Wolf, which is like a gray. She's out checking the mail. Perfect. All right. That's good for now. Let's start coloring some of this in. So I'm just going to take some of those colors on my non-stick mat. So Wolf is the gray, Grr is the brown. And then a little bit of Guppy next to a little bit of Crown Me, like an orange and a purple, should give us like a flesh color. And then I'm just going to take a water brush and just pick up those colors and color in my image. So that's what's nice. Is Simon's inks are great for watercoloring. They're great for ink smushing. They're great for blending. There's a number of different techniques you can do with his inks. They're a lot of fun. And I like that they're very vibrant. It's a small set. He is adding new colors. But if you are just starting into stamping, these are felt pads. You can purchase re-inkers for them. I know some people don't like the foamy spongy pads. I prefer the foamy spongy pads, but these are very nice bright colors. And because there's only, I think, 22 colors, maybe 24 colors. There's some new colors coming out this year. If you have full set syndrome and you want to buy all of them, you can get all of the inks and all of the re-inkers and not have to worry about buying 800 colors. So okay, and then we're going to take a little bit of this Crown Me and mix it in with the Guppy, and it should give us kind of a tan flesh tone. Okay. She's a little too tan, but that's okay. I didn't mix enough pigment for her face. I'm going to pick up what I can here. I might be able to squeak through. Okay. And then I have a little bit of gray here. We'll do the mailbox. And we want a little smidgen of red for the flag. I'm just going to pull that right off the ink pad because it's just a tiny bit. Grab a little bit of piggyback. Do her cheeks. It's a very light pink. It's like a cotton candy pink. It's super light. Okay. And I can actually stamp in a couple of these little letters. Thank goodness it didn't drop on my pad there. Oh, we want to color our flowers in. I'm going to bring our guppy back in. How easy that is. Now, I don't have Simon's cloud stencil, but I have other stencils. But if you have a cloud stencil, or you can just use torn piece of paper too. You can do some real quick clouds using clear skies. Okay, that one is done. Now let's do some ink blending in the background here. Okay, and I'm going to bring in some Prom Queen. I like the clear skies, and I think Over the Moon. So these three. And I'm going to start with some Prom Queen. And I'm just going to go in and do random spots of color here, just to make it fun and playful. Okay. Go in with Over the Moon. And Clear Skies again. All right, so we had a lot of fun there. And then I am going to bring in stencil on this one. This is the new stencil. It is called Honey Hive. And I'm just going to do some real simple, just do some black on there. I don't want it completely black. I'm just doing this kind of subtle like that. I like how that looks. Of course, you could go in with more color, less color. It's up to you. I don't want it to be too dark because then it'll contrast too much with our stamped panel. So, and really, I just need to do the edges because this is going to be in the back, so it's going to be covered up. Ta-da! So we have our really pretty background paper now. Using a little art glitter glue. I like the glue because that dries really fast. So once you have it done, it's just going to stick. Now somewhere I have birds. Let me see here. I have Simon's other stamp sets that has birds. Oh, we have more flowers too. Birds and flowers everywhere. A little bird on the mailbox. This is out of the Gnome Party stamp set. More flowers. I'm going to stamp a little blue bird. No, let's make him a little red bird. A little red cardinal. Look at that. Happy little bird. I'll put a little bit of ink down there. Aw, it's so cute. It's like she's talking to the bird. The bird's like, look, you got Happy Mail. She needs some grass to stand on. We can't have her floating in the air. She's not like a witch. So, where's my little torn pieces of paper I've been using? Where'd my little stencils go? A little bit of green off my little inking blender here. Well, I did have little torn pieces of paper that I used as, just make a new one. Okay, just take that, put that there, grab some green ink. So now we have a little ground for her to be on. So look how easy that was. So much fun. We need to add a little sparkle to her. Be careful. You don't want to add too much because, again, Simon's inks are water reactive. So if you add too much sparkle, it's going to reactivate that ink, and then your ink is going to kind of smear all over the place. So just a little bit is enough. Very easy, very fun. I have the stamp set out here. Let me do one more real quick one here. Let's do some real quick ink smushing on this background first. I'm going to use those same colors. So I'm going to use some Prom Queen and just smear it down on my non-stick mat there. Some Over the Moon. And some Clear Skies. And then I'm just going to use a little bit of water and mist that. And then I'm just going to take my card panel and put it down in there and just kind of wiggle it around and smoosh it. Smooshing it. Because this is going to be the background. So again, you're not going to see a whole bunch of this, but it's a lot of bright, fun colors. And I didn't do a whole bunch of ink, so that looks okay like that. And I'm going to heat set that just a little bit. All right, we're going to set that aside to dry while we work on the next panel. We'll try to make this one a little bit quicker. Okay. So for this one, let's take this one where it looks like she's in jeans and a sweatshirt. I'm going to stamp that out in Midnight ink, which is the dark blue. And she has this cool little sweater. Let's do that one in Prom Queen. Not too bad. And we'll take our little kitty cat. We'll do the kitty cat in some wolf, which is like a gray color. There's no meow. There's a wolf, okay? All right, and then this little sentiment says, waving hello. Let's do that in Crown Me, which is the purple. I love all the little sentiments in here. They're really fun. Okay, and then we have, and there's 3 different heads in here. And just so you guys know, it does coordinate with the other Simon stamp set. So if you want to use the other faces and hairs, like I have the mermaid set, of course. Go here. We have this one. We have the basketball set. You can use these heads or bodies, and also you can just stamp her head on without the body and it will work just fine as well. Just mask off her body. So you can always do that. And we're going to do the same kind of coloring. Add some guppy, a little bit of Crown Me. Oh, look what I did. I did my shimmer pen. That's okay. I'll have to clean that later. She's going to be sparkly. I love how whimsical these are. Simon illustrates a lot of his stamps by himself. Oh yeah, she's going to have a super sparkly face. Well, she's extra special. Leah loves Simon's stamps as well. So this is great if you have younger people you're making cards for, or younger people in your life that would want to do stamping. I know a lot of you have children, grandchildren that they want to be involved, and these are great because they can take a little piece of their personality and bring it into the stamp set, which is fun. Into hanging out with you and doing coloring and all those things. Okay, this is Wolf, which again is like the warm gray. Perfect for our little kitty. And these are really easy to color and put together. You don't have to be, you know, a super artist here because of how whimsical they are. You can definitely color them and add a lot of dimension if you are good in coloring with color pencils, markers, alcohol markers. I'm not. I'm a quick and easy crafter. So I like that these are very simple, that I can just color them and move along with my day. And I'm really not trying to oversaturate the paper here. I'm trying to make it fairly easy. So a little bit of rosy cheeks. It's going to go on the inside of the cat's ears. And also give her some rosy cheeks. She's all nice and shiny with the shimmer pen. That's funny. And of course we have to color in her blue jeans. So we'll take that midnight snack. I don't like to stress out and think about coloring. I know there's a lot of videos where people spend hours doing lots of beautiful coloring, and that's an art form. That's a skill. I just like to make a fun card where I know my recipient is going to enjoy it and not overly critique it. And that's where this comes in. They're just fun. That's what this is about, having fun. I'm going to do a little bit of blue up in here too. Anywhere I need to add more color, I can always go in and add more color. And then of course there are all these fun crafty sentiments that say, she believed she could, so she did. Happy mail, happy birthday, friend. Sending hugs, crafty friends are the best. You are so much stronger than you think. Waving hello, you go girl. You inspire me. Let's get crafty. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but craft supplies never hurt me. Just a lot of fun sentiments in this fun stamp set. Let's move this aside a second. Let me bring our background back in, and I'm going to stamp these daisies on the front. They're called Crazy Daisies. They are peel apart. They have a lot of fun little faces on there. I'm going to ink this up in Prom Queen. I need my little handle here. The handle that I have here, you guys, is from Blue Night Rubber Stamps. It just makes it easier for me to hold my ink pads. So you just get, this little handle has magnets in it. There's a little metal pad there, and it just makes it a whole bunch easier for me. Instead of trying to grip the small sides of the ink pad there to get all this color down. I probably don't need to ink all that up, but they're cute. Okay. Now I'm going to bring my smushed pad in, drop it down right there. Okay, look at that. So much fun. And then we just easily clean that up. And then on this one, we can make it look like she's inside by taking another stencil and making it look like wallpaper. So if we use Sweater Weather stencil. Here we go. This one. I like to take a ruler, take a fine point pen, kind of make a line and make it look like that is the floor in the background there. You should try to make sure it's straight. I don't always do that. All right, and then I'm going to take my Sweater Weather stencil, some Clear Skies ink blending tool, and I'm just going to ink blend all around here and try not to ink blend on my colored in images here. And try not to ink blend on the floor. Okay, and now it looks like she's standing in a room. We have wallpaper in the back. Do want to accentuate her eyes and mouth a little bit more, so I'm just going to take a black Jelly Roll Glaze pen, and I'm just going to draw those back in. Whoa, this pen is super juicy. That's because I stamped her in gray. I should have stamped her in black, but it's okay. It'll work. Ooh, she got a little bit of wonky. I might have to put an eyeball on that. That's my fault. Juicy pen. All right, give that just a second to dry. And then we have another fast and fun, easy card there. Like fuzzy carpet. Oh, that was a bigger panel than I thought. Thought it was cut down a little more. That's okay. So we have two pretty quick and easy cards. I mean, 37 minutes for 2 cards. Obviously, I spent a little bit more time on the first one, but you can see how fun and whimsical they are. If you need to make some cards and you just feel like sitting down, and again, I don't really like to spend a lot of time coloring. I don't like to take a half an hour, 45 minutes to make one card. These are really simple. I can have fun making a whole bunch of these ahead of time, and then when I'm ready to send them out, I can put on there the happy birthday, sending hugs, whatever sentiment I need, but I can have fun. And obviously with all of the different styles that coordinate with what Simon already has, you can have a whole bunch of fun mixing and matching your stamps. Also the peel apart stamps, don't forget that they actually come out and you can make them something separate, but any of these other Simon stamps that you have, and I'm starting to amass quite a collection here and having fun with them. You can see they're all being inked up and used. I love pulling them all out together and mixing and matching and having a good time with them. So there you go. Let me know what you guys think of the Simon stamps. If you didn't see my video on Simon's new craft foams, you definitely want to check that out. I had a lot of fun using dies and all kinds of everyday household items and making fun backgrounds with these, and you just reheat them and reuse them, and they are really fun and amazing. Go check that out. I'll link that for you guys. If you have any questions, post them down below. I will link all of the products down in the description for you. Thanks for watching, and keep on stamping. Bye guys.